Welcome, #RPhilasby, with another in my series, My Art and My Asperger's. My life as a regional artisan in Queensland. Because I am a loner, because I am an Aspie, and because I am so arty, someone once said, so it must be true, but people can talk a lot of nonsense. I have always considered myself an artisan because, as the word describes, I am a skilled craft worker who makes or creates material objects partly or entirely by hand. These objects may be functional or strictly decorative, for example furniture, decorative art, sculpture and clothing. Even with my paintings, I prefer the word artisan as it crosses over from the traditional skill of applying some type of paint to some type of surface using the basic formats of portraiture, still life and landscape. As well, I trained in an art college when being an artist was considered a profession. Because I have lived most of my adult life in the regions of Australia, my artwork has been lost in the great expanse of place. I went there to escape my schizophrenic mother as a young man. This has bothered other people more than it did me, as I have found through experience that many people were very insincere in their promises of a better deal. The best deal I found was my reconnection to nature, the starting place for all artwork. Working with the idea of fame at all costs is a lost cause because, as many successful artists have understood, they were in the right place at the right time, or they had a wonderful helping hand, probably true for any life. I have managed a little of this by my involvement in World Expo 88, the Australian Bicentennial and major group exhibitions, but generally it was a hard grind to find reliable selling outlets. Often when I managed a successful one-man exhibition in a gallery, the demands upon me were unreasonable by expecting 150-hour weeks, or because I function as an Aspergian, I misunderstood the intentions of others. Some people in the business were unable to separate their power needs from the value of their working artists or artisans. The tragedy of many failed art businesses, including associations and clubs, was not appreciating the importance of leaving a legacy to subsequent generations. Many people liked and wanted my work, but they did not treat me in a respectful way, allowing me breaks, speaking well of me, and infantilizing me to create a cycle of dependence. It was very depressing and crushes the life out of one. There were times when the work went well, a mishmash of teaching children pottery, working in pottery associations, and generally fulfilling my role to produce saleable decorative pieces. I was a packer, designer, bookkeeper, a crepe maker, a negotiator, a promoter, a clerk, a photographer, a kiln repairer, a glaze expert, a clay aficionado, a committee member, a teacher, a painter, and a studio designer, a shopkeeper. It is exhausting, it is demanding, it is isolating, it is precarious. One is used and passed over. Then something happens, like the need for invasive surgeries, the early deaths of colleagues, a worldwide financial crisis, unresolvable personal challenges, the collapse of an important craft guild. You know, the stuff of life with Asperger's strings attached. When you do not have reliable mentors, then you know you must do it on your own. Those that have some wisdom or experience will realise that lack is seldom real, or making your own luck may mean facing forces too overwhelming. There are lots of con artists that tell you otherwise. Relationships are often highly political. Better to cut one's losses and change track for a year or two, or a decade. Just remember the best bits, learn from the rough stuff, and keep on moving regardless. Do something else. After all, my art is within, and it is always with me to start again. It was never turned off, just put into other projects. Letting go is part of aging, otherwise the junk will bury you like a sad hoarder. Let go! I love to make artwork, but I do not need constant adulation. Rather, it extends my world into the appreciation of others, which is nice and should be acknowledged. However, freedom and inspiration are found in the loneliest places. Most problems do not have solutions. Stop kidding yourself. I did something that was popular for a while, and that is enough. Tropical North Queensland is a place of extreme weather events, and my ceramic work is shattered in cyclones and floods. The cosmos is indifferent. There were some personal projects that gave me a good feeling, like my HIV/AIDS awareness exhibition, teaching children pottery as a passing on a craft is a responsibility, and being part of Out of the North, still the largest travelling ceramics exhibition ever done in Eastern Australia. I had some fun and gave joy to others. That is my legacy as an artisan living in regional North Queensland. Few people get to leave anything. I am very appreciative of anything that I have done, and that includes growing some beautiful gardens and blooms. Being an artisan is a lifestyle. Everything is artful. Just live, just get up and do it if you feel some art in you. I did, I have, and I will continue. Help me grow my channel, hit the subscribe icon. I upload a video every week on various topics, including a vlog on the bikeways of my tropical city home of Townsville. Thank you for viewing. Please like, comment, subscribe and share.